Shopify Product Differentiator app. In this video, we will learn to install and configure Shopify Product Differentiator. So let's get started. Firstly, we have to visit apps.shopify.com, and in the search tab, we have to type the name of the app, which is Product Differentiator. Product Differentiator app is the app by which customer can compare the products of the same category on the basis of features added and assigned to the product. And this app helps the customers to choose the right product from the product list that is available on the website. So to start with the installation of Product Differentiator app, you have to click on this Get button and then enter your store URL, that is your Shopify store URL, and click on the Login or Proceed button to proceed further with the installation. Now, once you have accepted the installation process and approved the charge for the Shopify Product Differentiator, you will be landed on to this home page of app, which is Shopify Product Differentiator. So let's just look into the app. These are the different sections of the app: configuration, collection, product, feature categories, default features, and import product. Then at the below, you have these codes which you have to paste into these respective .liquid files to have this Product Differentiator app displayed on the front end of your website. So for example, the first code needs to be pasted in the collection.liquid file, the other in the product liquid file, the next in the index.liquid file, and so on. So, and in case you face any issues while pasting these code, you can always contact us and we will do it for you. So let's get started with the configuration first. In the configuration section, the configuration is divided into three parts: configuration, default features, and design. In the configuration, it is very simple. You simply have to enter your store name and then the maximum products you want to display for the compare at your store's front end in one go. So you can enter here like I just want only 2 products to be compared by a buyer, so I have entered here 2. You can increase the number, and the maximum number can be 4, so you can increase and decrease it from these arrows here and save it. Then comes the default configuration. In the default configuration, you have to select the default feature. Like here it is color, so the color is chosen here, that this feature will be assigned to all the products. However, those products should be imported to the app from the import product section, and these default features are created from this section of the app, which is the default feature. When you create a default feature, it will reflect here, and you can choose what all default features you want to be displayed and applied to all the products, and click on the save button. Now coming onto this design section, in this you can change the color of the compare, add to compare, and then change the color of the feature category, feature color, add feature value, and so on. And you can also edit the text of the compare button, as in case you want to write it as anything like ABC, so you can write it as that, and click on the save button. In case I want to edit this color, so I will choose it to be green, so that in the end, if we will, I need this to be magenta kind of a pink, and then I will save it. So it has been saved. Moving on to the collection section. In this collection section, all your Shopify collections will be getting displayed here. From here you can view the assigned feature of a collection, and you can even add new feature to the collections also. For example, I want to view that in electronics sections, or let's say in home and decor sections, what all features are there. So there are 2 features added, that is size and piece. I can enable, disable any, I can delete any, and I can edit any. Now in case I want to add, so I will go back to this section and will click on the add feature section, and we'll add another feature called texture, and the default value would be 3, let's say. and we'll save it, and the collection is saved. Now in this collection, if you go this particular home and decor, you can see that earlier it was 2 and now it is 3, and I will view it, and you can see that the texture is added here. In case you want to perform any bulk action of enable, disable or delete, you can simply select all from here or select the ones you want and then perform any bulk action. Now moving on to the product sections. Here this section of the app shows the list of products which are either imported from Shopify store or imported from the import product section of this app. Import product section of this app is this section. Now, from this section you can assign the feature values from here, and these features will be reflected at the front end. For example, in the product called sofa cum bed, let's see what all assigned feature values are here. So the size is 12, piece is 2, texture, color and size, and it is saved. Now moving on to the feature categories. This section lists the feature categories added by you. You can edit, enable, disable the feature categories from here, but you're not allowed to delete the default feature categories. However, it can be enabled or disabled. So you can add a feature category from here, like test. I will write it as, and the current position will be 2, and we'll save it. The feature categories added. Now the default feature. This section displays the default features which are created by you. The default features are those features which are assigned to all the collections, and the default features are added at the time of installation, and it cannot be deleted, however can be edited, enabled or disabled. So this section will show you these are the respective buttons to enable, disable or edit them. Okay, and let's move on to import product section, which will show you how to import a product. Now this is a very important section, since you have to import the product from your Shopify store. You can select the to and from date to import the product and click on the import button. Also you can choose a CSV file and click on the import button to download the whole CSV, but be very careful while importing a CSV, because the sample of CSV matters, because if the sample is not as per our requirement, then it will throw error. So you have to download the sample of CSV first, look into it, and you have to import a CSV which will be the one as per this sample. So it was all from Shopify product differentiator app. This app empowers your customers to choose the right product by comparing two or similar products, and thus avoiding the confusion and getting the best for their needs. So also I can just show you a demo of how to paste these codes in the respective file. I'll just do one for you. This is the collection. This code needs to be pasted in the collection.liquid file. So you have to go to the sales channel, click on the online store, visit the themes, and here click on the edit HTML CSS file, and click on this collection.liquid file and paste this code anywhere you want to display that, and just click on the save button. Asset saved successfully. So let's have a look at the front end of this store in order to see how to compare these two products. So here we are on this home and decor section of the store. We will just drag down and we'll click on the relaxing sofa lounge. And as you can see that we have pasted the code, that is why it is reflecting here, add to compare. The moment we have click here on add to compare, and this is the button ABC, which I have renamed for compare. Otherwise this button would have been compare. So I have edited the text and edited the color of the button, so you can see it is the fluorescent green. Other sofa lounge, I will go back to this section and will choose another product which I want to get compared with this section. So we'll click here and we'll click on the add to compare and see these two products are here. So I will click on this button of ABC as to start comparing, and as you can see that those features, general features, size, piece, texture, color, and everything is here. And now you can compare and click on the buy now button for whichever you find best as per your requirement. So that was all from our end with this product differentiator app. For any queries or any issues, you can always write us at support@webkul.com. Thank you so much.